Hello everybody! Welcome back to my Final Fantasy VII PS1 livestream! I hope you all are enjoying your Wednesdays, wherever you are. And I did take a break from streaming yesterday. I wanted to do some off-grinding stream. So, for those who are tuning in on YouTube, give me a like and subscribe if you like my content. Follow and subscribe me on Twitch, show your support. Okay, so I forgot to show this particular scenario, so good thing I had a backup save. Hello, Lightheart Gaming, how are you doing? How's your Wednesdays? So let's go and finish this scenario first, and then I'll go back to my actual saved progress from the other day. So I forgot that Ruben Hagen has a dialogue, so let's go back down. Ho ho ho! Good! Now, let's leave. Do you remember how to use the machine down below? If you ever want to see materia, come here anytime. Smells like machinery. I love this smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature too. Is the deck up there? Then I'll be on the deck just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet in the smell of the wind. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom and the knowledge in the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. And then this is a favorite. Poor Yuffie. Cloud, you know, I was thinking, why does materia always have something to do with battles or magic? I bet the ancients must have always been fighting. It must have been terrible. Okay, now we've got to the scene. Now let's reset back to where I was. And then I'll give you guys the actual spoils of what happened during my off-stream grinding. Ah! No. Wrong file. That was humiliating. Wrong file. It's always the wrong file. Man, look at the change on the levels. Now then, update time. So I've been grinding throughout this portion of the game for like nearly 4 or 5 hours. And then I went to Gold Saucer, did some chocobo racings with my gold chocobos, got some stuff, lots of stuff, including materia, especially the battle square. I used Yuffie as my arena champ because of the potential morphings of the Ochu, which you can morph into a ribbon. So as the materia progress goes, nearly most of them are mastered. I am leveling another Odin materia just in case. I'm running on double and triple AP growth, weapons and armor. And unfortunately I wasn't able to get the master thingy on time. So here's the current master material setup. So nearly every magic except for one. Am I missing anything? So I might be able to get the master magic on the next disc. It took me forever to get this particular material. It's from the chocobo races. I also duplicated the added effects, elemental, nearly most of them. Enemy skills are just there. Mime is done. Manipulate is done. Double cut, slash all, and some independent materials mastered. Summon materials are lacking a couple more master materials. I heard you suck. No, I don't, Volty. No. No, no, no. Why you bully me? Okay, so the remaining summon material are Hades, Bahamut Zero, Knights of the Round, and, well, these three. And yeah, I'm running on this particular thing, so that's the gist of it. Now then, let's actually see if I can get the Master Command material. So let's go back to Cosmo Canyon. Volty, why you bully? Why not? I actually spent a lot of time off grinding, which is nuts. And that didn't include today. So let's see. Can I upgrade my Master Command materia? Let's see. Command materia blend. Oh, we did it! Maximum level command materia blends with steel, sense. Nice spelling. Throw, morph, death flow, manipulate, mind. Maximum level material spin loss. Receive 1 master command materia. Let's do it. Receive Master Command materia. Okay, we got our first Master materia. Okay, let's get out of here. Now we are going to continue through the story since I'm streaming. Because I don't want to bother everyone with my off-stream grinding over and over again. So we'll do just that. We're going to head here and head to the Forgotten Capital. This is... Yes, exactly. Are you getting something? Give me a moment. The knowledge of the ancients swirling around here is telling me one thing. The planet's in a crisis. A crisis beyond human power or endless time. It says when the time comes, we must search for holy. Holy? Holy, the ultimate white magic. Magic that might stand against Meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from Meteor. If a soul seeking holy reaches the planet, it will appear. Ho ho ho! Meteor, weapon, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Even us? It is up to the planet to decide. What is best for the planet? What is bad for the planet? All that is bad will disappear. That is all. Ho ho ho! I wonder which we humans are. Search for holy. How do we do it? Speak to the planet. Get the white materia. This will bond the planet to humans. Then, speak to the planet. If our wish reaches the planet, the white materia will begin to glow a pale green. This is the end. Aeris had the white materia. But when Aeris died, it fell from the altar. That's why this is the end. Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Look at this! Ancient's writing. Can you read it? I can't even make it out! This is no time for jokes. I'm not an ancient. I can't read this thing. I may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely below the writing. There's a note written in chalk. Key in the music box. It was probably written by a scientist who's been here. He'll probably use all his energy to make out these two words. Key to what? I don't know, but it probably has something to do with our riddle. The riddle that must have something to do with Aeris. What does it mean? That music box over there. We'll put the key in it. I'll go use the key. You all wait here and watch closely what happens. Now, go inside. Hope may be inside. Oh. This was just a screen to project an image. Look at the image projected on the screen of the water. It's glowing. Ho ho ho! It's pale green! Aeris. Aeris has already prayed for Holy. After I gave up the black materia to Sephiroth, Aeris' words came into my dreams. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth. And to do that, there was a secret here. That was Holy. That's why she had the white materia. Aeris knew about here and what she had to do. Aeris' life was a great hope, but it cost her her life, her future. I'm sorry, Aeris. I should have figured this out sooner. You left us without saying a word. It was all so sudden, so I couldn't think. That's why it took so long for me to find out. But Aeris, I understand now. Aeris, I'll do the rest. That's we! The big gift for the flower girl left for us. It'd be sad if we didn't finish it. Thank you, Aeris. Aeris' voice has already reached the planet. Just look at the glow of the white materia. But how about Holy? How come Holy isn't moving? Why? Something's getting in its way. Him? He's the only one that can do it. Sephiroth, where are you? What the? Sorry, I was a little surprised. What happened? You remember when the Junon cannon disappeared? Actually, Rufus moved it. Moved it? That big thing? Where? Why? Rufus wants to destroy Sephiroth with it. That cannon operates on huge materia, but the huge materia has already been used in the rocket plan. So since the cannon's useless right now, he decides to move it to a place where materia... No, where Mako is gathered. And where's that? moving it to Midgar. That's why I leave. It's her job to adjust the reactor's output. I see. Don't worry about adjusting it, Reeve. Once you open it up all the way, everything will go full speed.
The President sure has done it this time. If we can only defeat Sephiroth, the idea what Meteor will also disappear is based on different objectives.
Please remember, Mr. President, it was my idea to fire Mako reactor-powered shells. Will the shells really reach the far northern border? Of course! But Mr. President, please do not call it a Mako cannon. This new weapon will be called the Sister Ray. Let's get out of here. What the?
What's wrong?
It's a strange signal.
From where?
It's coming from this person. Wow! Hey! That was a surprise. The controls went crazy. This ain't good. Weapon came out of the sea and it's heading straight for Midgar. The new weapon should stop him, right? I don't know if it's ready or not.
Hey! What's gonna happen to Marlene?
Don't you worry about Lone Ace. She's with Aeris' mama. Barry! One second. What was that scratching but just now? As long as Marlene's safe, who cares what else happens, right? I've been itching to say this to you for a while now. When you blew the Midgar #1 up, how many folks you think died?
That was for the life of the planet. You gotta expect a few casualties.
A few? What do you mean, few? What may be a few too old is everything to all them who died. Protect the planet? You all sure sound good. Ain't no one that go against ya. So you think you can do whatever you want?
I don't want to hear that from no one in Shinra.
Nothing I can do about that.
Stop it!
Kate said, Barrett, he knows what he did. But what we did in Midgard can't be forgotten no matter what the reason. Right? We haven't forgotten. Right? I know you. You can't quit the company because you're worried about the people in Midgard. Right? Cloud? Okay, let's go. We'll beat Weapon by ourselves.
Hey, Cloud! You think we can win against that monster? We got a chance of winning, right?
How would I know? That's no reason for us to just let him go. We're going to Midgard and fight Weapon. Come on, let's move!
Hey! What are you trying to do? Break the high wind? Let's fight on the ground! Damn Weapon! He's one big... Even Midgard's gonna be in trouble! Yeet!
Let's steal something from this guy.
What's up, Mr. Monster? What are you looking at?
No, it's feeling something. Yeah, it senses murder.
To my ship!
Oh no! Let's hurry out of here! Something big. I'm talking really big's coming.
Mr. President, preparations for Sister Ray are now in order.
Anytime is fine. Fire. Which direction is it going to attack from?
Midgar! Marlene! Damn!
It went right through weapon. I see. They're after Sephiroth, the crater on the northern boundary. Sir, weapon's been defeated. The barrier has disappeared. Sir, a mass of high-density energy is heading towards Midgar. Whoa! Weapons attacking! Run for your lives! What happened to Sephiroth? Northern Cave. Let's go see what happens to it. Okay, let's do some little bit of setup here first. Poison, poison. Sephiroth's energy barrier is gone. Sid, can the airship get inside? Huh? He's my student, ain't he? Of course he can't go anywhere. Right. Sorry about that.
Yo, Kate, sit! Now what?
Hold it! Scarlet? Heidegger? What's going on?
Strange. I can't hear the president.
Not the president. To Sister Ray. What does it read? You're speaking strangely. None of that matters. The reactor's output is increasing all by itself. Wait a minute. That's not wise. It must cool for 3 hours or it won't work. Reeve, shut off the machine. We can't do that. It's inoperable. Someone has switched the machine over to mainframe operation. Can't operate it from here. What about the mainframe? Who? Hey, call the mainframe. Huh?
Why are you giving orders?
I don't give a damn about the details. Just you wait, Sephiroth. I'll give you all the Mako you want.
Hojo, stop! This can... No! Midgar itself is in danger!
1 or 2 Midgars? It's a small price to pay.
Hojo! Hojo!
Show me, Sephiroth. It should be here. Go beyond the powers of science. Before your presence, science is powerless. I hate it, but I'll concede to it. Just let me see it.
Yo! Do something, you big cat!
Her sunk. Hojo's doing this on his own. Huh? I don't like this.
You're busted, Reeve. Too late trying to hide it now.
Can you stop the Mako reactor? We can't stop it.
You're from Shinra, ain't ya? So why is it impossible?
Came a long way to get here. You better not double cross us now. I can't make you trust me.
Damn fool!
Don't you understand anything I'm saying? I don't give a damn about Shinra. If you're a man, no. If you're a human being, then you'll save the planet. Don't you even care? No way! If we shut down the reactor, all hell will break loose. Why? Can't you just shut off the valve? Yeah, it's easy to shut off the reactor's pipe valves. But the reactor made a path for the energy to escape from below. Once you open that, it'll be impossible to close it until everything blasts out. And we can't try to stop the energy from gushing out.
An explosion!
This blast will be way stronger than when the number 1 reactor blew up.
Damn!
Forget about that. The cannon. We've got to get to Midgar. That's the first thing. Must stop Hojo first. Looks like Cloud and the others are on their way. Stay out of the way.
Don't be so ludicrous. I don't recall you giving me any orders. The peace preservation will give their best efforts to make the enemy retreat. Because of them, I!
That's a private matter.
The president is dead. Now I'm doing things my way.
Heidegger. Now I'm going to use the new weapon.
Hey! Wait!
Cloud. Everybody. Sorry. But... But you'll come, won't you? I know.
Hey! I'm leaving the ship in your hands.
I'm heading for Midgar. Poor Yuffie, she's stuck in there. Okay, let's run this ad break real quick and I'll be right back. This is gonna be the last part of disc 2. So hang tight everybody, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we are back. Let's save here, and then we are going to approach the last point of disc 2. We can no longer return to the main area once we head to Midgar. I'm gonna do something first, so I forgot that I KO'd everybody because, you know, stuff. We've reached Midgar!
Even if we get there, Midgard's under martial law. There'll be no way we could slip into the slums.
Looks like all transportation from the slum is cut off.
Hey, what do you think we have a high wind for?
Or are we now?
Huh? Or are we?
If land's no go, we'll go by air. Okay then, we'll parachute into Midgar.
Here we go!
Heidegger's going after you all. That's why it's dangerous out there. Let's go underground. This is where we go in. Please, hurry and come to the Mako Cannon. Smell it! The cannon's not this way! Oh no! They're here! What are we going to do? I think it's okay for you to ignore your orders now. Elena, don't act so weak. We're Turks, Elena. Yes, sir. You're right. Come on. We've got work to do. I'm not really up for it, but our orders were to seek you out and kill. Our company may be in turmoil, but an order's an order. That's the will and spirit of the Turks. Believe it. What are you doing? Let's go. Let's go indeed. Let's end this. I know we have a weird relationship, but we have to end this like Turks. Try this on for size. Yow! That hurts! Take that! Let's call it a day. Which way? Goddamn piece of cannon! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Well, that's the right direction, but I want to go back and backtrack to Shinra building. So let's go there. No, no! The sister is not this way! Okay, that's Kate Sith's ultimate weapon. It's full of master material anyway, so let's equip this to him. Okay, am I forgetting anything? I'm alright. Hurry and go to the cannon.
What the hell is that?
No. No way. I didn't know they completed it.
Ha! Here they come! Ha! So they really showed up! You sure did treat us like dogs up to now!
You killed off a lot of my precious soldiers.
But let's see how you do against anti-weapon artillery!
You guys are worthless, but my proud creation is a sure thing.
I'll show you the destructive power of the proud clod!
It's payback time. Let's kill these two. Not that! This is the proud Claude! We don't get any time. Please, get on with it. This way, Cloud! Damn! Hojo! Hey! This is great! Hold on, Hojo!
Okay, it's showdown. Hojo! Stop right there! Oh, the failure. At least remember my name. It's Cloud. Every time I see you, It pains me that I had so little scientific sense. I evaluated you as a failed project, but you are the only one that succeeded as a Sephiroth clone. I'm even beginning to hate myself. None of this matters. Just stop this nonsense! Nonsense? Oh, this? Sephiroth seems to be counting on the energy, so I'm going to lend him a hand. Why? Why do that? Quit asking me why, you moron. Actually, you may be cut out to be a scientist. Energy level is at 83%. It's taking too long. My son is in need of power and help. That's the only reason. Your son? Although he doesn't know. What will Sephiroth think when he finds out I'm his father? Always looking down on me like that. Sephiroth is your son? I offered the woman with my child to Professor Gast's Genova project. When Sephiroth was still in the womb, we took the cells of Genova. You! I can't believe you're the one who did this! Delusionary crime against Sephiroth. No, you're wrong. It's my desire as a scientist. I was wrong. The one that should have been slept was you, Hojo! I was defeated by my desire to become a scientist. I lost the last time as well. I've injected Genova cells into my own body. Here are my results! Now let's see how the Mako juice is reacting. Hojo, rest in peace.
Shinra's finished. Meteor's gonna fall in about 7 more days. That's what grandfather said. Right, 13? You want to see everyone in Cosmo Canyon again? Yes. You want to see Marlene, right?
Don't ask me that.
We'll beat Sephiroth. Then, if we don't release the power of Holy in 7 days, there won't be a planet left to protect. If we can't beat Sephiroth, it's as good as dead for us. We'll just go a few days sooner than the rest who'll die from Meteor.
Don't be thinking that you're gonna lose before you even fight!
No! What I meant was, what are we all fighting for? I want us all to understand that. Save the planet for the future of the planet. Sure, that's all fine. But really, is that really how it is? For me, this is a personal feud. I want to beat Sephiroth and settle my past. Saving the planet just happens to be a part of that. I've been thinking. I think we're all fighting for ourselves. For ourselves, and then someone, something, whatever it is, that's important to us. That's what we're fighting for. That is why we keep up this battle for the planet.
You're right! Sounds cool saying it's to save the planet. But I was the one who blew up that Mako reactor. Looking back at it now, I can see that wasn't the right way to do things. I made a lot of friends and innocent bystanders suffer. At first, it was revenge against Shinra for attacking my town. But now, yeah, I'm fighting for Marlene. For Marlene's future. Yeah, I guess I want to save the planet for Marlene's sake.
Go and see her. Make sure you're right and come back. All of you, get off the ship and find out your reasons for yourselves. I want you to make sure. Then, I want you to come back. Maybe ain't none of us will come back. Meteor's gonna kill us all anyway. Let's just forget any useless struggling. I know why I'm fighting. I'm fighting to save the planet, and that's that. But besides that, there's something personal too. A very special memory that I have. What about you all? I want all of you to find that something within yourselves. If you don't find it, then that's okay too. You can't fight without a reason, right? So, I won't hold it against you if you don't come back. What are you going to do, Tifa? Did you forget? I'm all alone. I don't have anywhere to go. Everyone's gone. Yeah. You don't have anywhere or anyone to go home to. You're right. But I'm sure someday they'll come back, don't you think? I wonder. Everyone has an irreplaceable something they're holding on to. But this time, Our opponent. But that's alright, even if no one comes back. As long as I'm with you, as long as you're by my side, I won't give up even if I'm scared. Tifa. No matter how close we are, we were far apart before this. But when we were in the live stream, surrounded by all those screams of anguish, I thought I heard your voice. You probably don't remember this, but deep in my heart, I heard you calling my name. Or at least I thought I did. I see. I think I've heard about it too. At that time, it was Tifa's voice. Cloud, do you think the stars can hear us? Do you think they see how hard we're fighting for them? I don't know, but whether they are or not, we still have to do what we can and believe in ourselves. I'll find the answer someday, as long as I keep trying. Yeah, that's right. We've got a big battle tomorrow. We better get some sleep. Yes. I guess you're right. It's almost dawn. Huh? Morning, Tifa. It's almost dawn. Good morning, Cloud. Give me a little longer. Just a little bit longer. This day will never come again, so let me have this moment. We better go. But I still... It's alright, Tifa. You said so yourself already. You said so yourself yesterday. At least we don't have to go on alone. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's go. The airship's too big for just the two of us. Yeah, it's a little lonely without everyone. Don't worry, it'll be okay. I'll make a big enough ruckus for everyone. Besides, I'm the pilot. No more flying around casually like before. You won't have time to feel lonely. Huh? It's moving. Barret! Sid! Oh, is that okay with you? Red 13! Why didn't you tell me? But, you know, Sid... Hey, Red 13! If you put it now, you never know what they'll say later. Were you listening? Vincent! Why such a puzzled look? You don't want me to come? No, it's just that you're always so cold. I thought you didn't care what was happening. Cool? I guess that's just how I am. Sorry.
Well, looky here. Shinra manager's comeback.
Excuse me, but I wanted to come with the main group, but I couldn't get away. So some people in Midgard took me in. I know I have a stuffed animal body, but I'll work really hard. Guess that's everyone. No, Yuffie's missing.
She ain't gonna show up. At least this time she didn't steal our materia. Guess we gotta be thankful for that.
How could you say that? I came all the way here after being seasick as a dog. I didn't go through all that just to have you guys have the best parts all to yourselves. Welcome back, Yuffie. Gee, Cloud, that's so nice of you to say that. You sick? Well, whatever. I'll be in my reserved seat in the hall, waiting up. Thanks, everyone.
We didn't come back for a spiky-headed ass. We came back for Marlene. Guess it's just what you call, feelings or something. I ain't got no words now.
Although she's not here, she left us a window of opportunity.
We can't let him go like this.
Aeris. She was smiling to the end. We have to do something or that smile will just freeze like that. Let's all go together. Memories of Aeris. Although she should have returned to the planet by now, something stopped her and now she's stuck. We've got to let go of Aeris' memory.
Has anyone here changed their mind?
I'm counting on you, Sid.
Yeah. There are two levers here that have been bugging me for a while now. Let me try them out.
Alright, so what should I do?
So what do I do? You decide, Cloud.
This is our last battle. Our target is the North Cave. Our enemy is Sephiroth. So let's move out!
We're almost to the North Cave!
We're almost to the North Cave. We're on our way, Sephiroth.
Man, I'm going to stick it to him!
What is it, Sid?
Some incredible force! Losing control! are you, flunkies? Didn't I tell you all to go home?
Yes, sir. This is our home.
Oh man, stop trying to act so cool. Alright, you jokers. Hold me down with everything you've got. Geronimo!
And that, folks, is the end of Disc 2. Let's save our progress. Alright, that'll be the end for today's stream. So, I'm gonna take a... I think I'm gonna take a break from here. So, no second stream today, everybody. So, tomorrow, we are going straight to the end game. So, the agenda will be like this. We are going back to the world map once we enter the North Cave to get some stuff, and then we are going to try to defeat the first weapon, which is the ultimate weapon. So what I'm gonna plan here is explore the North Cave, get some enemy skills, get the items. I'm gonna put Yuffie in the party because she's gonna steal stuff if she is left unattended. So this 3 end game grind, weapon hunt for at least 1, get the master materials if possible, and maybe in by 2 or 3 additional streams we are going to finish the game. Okay, so that's it for today, everybody. Do give your support by liking and subscribing on YouTube, following and subscribing on Twitch. Show your appreciation, show your support. I'm always here to interact whenever you are chatting in the chat boxes. And that will be the end for today. So have a great day, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Disc 3 of Final Fantasy VII.